Okay, so for DE Cobble, this isn't really a defaultable map. A lot of the times when you go into something, like if you push pretty much anything, you're already going to be in enemy lines. So we're going to have to play a lot slower, and we're going to have to throw a lot more fakes, especially because the rotations on CT side are a lot faster than the rotations on T side. Um, so basically what I'm thinking we're going to do is we're pretty much going to have to take drop control almost every round. And one of the ways we can do that is probably, I think I'm gonna want Dreams and Dopey, or maybe Dreams and Mozzie or something. But basically, you get in this corner, you can know it's like where to stand because of this white line. And you put yourself against the wall, aim at like this line, and aim about 1/3 down, and that should molly off this side so that anyone playing like this corner can't really support his teammate if you flash in and take drop. Two people are gonna be here, and I'm probably gonna flash you in something like this, where you aim at this crack, and then like that or something. And that should flash everyone here. I actually messed it up a bit, but I'll figure it out later. Um, Basically, because this area is mollied off, he's either going to be behind this pole, really close under, or back here. Once you get into drop, we're probably just going to hold for a bit because we can either split B or we can split A. Um, and most of the time when we're going to take drop, honestly, because we have two people in here, I think if we're gonna execute A, we should boost one player back up, and then execute A like that, and then just have this person in drop lurking. So maybe Dreams can lurk or something. Um, in terms of like a B execute, there really is like no really fast B execute. Like you really have to do it slow. So basically, a lot of the times they smoke this off, right? And then usually have a person playing stair. There's a couple ways to molly back plat. The first is to like boost someone on top here, and then like you aim at like where this intersects with the ceiling or the roof, and then just throw, and it should molly off like all of this. So we can do that, but we'd probably only do that molly once the smoke is starting to fade. Unless I decide that I just want to flash you guys over. Um, So we're really never going to execute B until we have like plot control and we know no one's playing stair. And we can do that by using mollies again. And then in terms of like just a hard B execute, what I want essentially to do is like have this smoked off, and then there was like a strat I saw where there's like a smoke here and then like a smoke here, and it walls off the entire site. It actually landed more here, so it blocks off this too. And so it just makes like a wall of smokes, and that just lets us plant and then play for post plant. It's in this corner. Everyone needs to know this um, this smoke because we're gonna use it in pretty much everything. You just aim about like like the upper corner of the window. It bounces off and it lands right there to throw. I'm just using my view models as this because you're really pretty much aiming at nothing. It took me like forever to learn the smoke. Okay, JK, I figured it out. I'm retarded and I have to aim my view model right there. So it lands something like that and it blocks off all of this. And then the second smoke, I want someone else to throw because it's not that hard. You go in this corner, you crouch, and then you look at like here, aim all the way up, um, and then it should line up with like this. Like if you can see that, like aiming like that. It's pretty hard to mess up, but this is what it looks like with this. Um, so pretty much the only angles we really have to worry about. This is probably gonna be like a one drop four B kind of execute, or like the drop person goes out late and just lurks. Um, so like the only angles we have to worry about are like obviously statue, and then the close person here, and like here, and then possibly chicken coop. If they're consistently not playing anyone chicken coop, we really don't have to do anything about it. But if they're like always playing an opera there or something, uh, we can throw smoke like this. Sorry, it's over here. Throw smoke. I think it's like this. And it just lands in chicken coop. And then, basically, what's gonna happen is 3 people are gonna throw the smoke. Probably it's gonna be me, Dopey, and Mozzie throwing the smoke. And then whoever's first one out, I'm assuming it's Freezy. You're gonna underhand and smoke like this, and uh, once you do that, we're gonna throw the smokes over first, and then you're gonna underhand the smoke. Um, we're just gonna continuously lob flashes over. You can actually lob your own flashes over. And then it really depends who wants to go first because now I think about it, I want someone to drop down here through the smoke as we're lobbing flashes over. So like this is smoked off, and then we're lobbing flashes over. This guy has his back turned, right, and then he comes out and then takes the duel from both sides. Because if we do that, this person can enter, and at the same time, this person can trade whatever. Because whoever's playing up here has to like take both fights at the same time. Along with that, if they're consistently playing people tree, just go in this corner, aim like roughly here, and then just throw a molly, and it mollies that off. But yeah, we just have to be careful of this because a lot of players like to boost up there. When you're entering, take your time, because there's a lot of spots. You don't really want to just swing out wide, but you have to communicate with Mozzie or Freezy or whoever's going down. Because you two need to peek together, okay? You can't peek one at a time, and you can't be peeking too wide because, again, there's a lot of angles, and once one person dies, the other person needs to trade that. But if they're exposed to too many angles, then they can easily just get out peeked. Okay, so now I think about it, in terms of like just a hard A execute where we just 5-man A, I'm probably gonna like double flash like this. Throw one more, and then both are gonna land here. I kind of fucked that one up, but basically 2 people are gonna enter in with a flash, and clear pretty much all of this, and just be careful of danger. And then we're going to at the same time have 2 other people at long, just taking control of long. Obviously, you guys are gonna want to be like slow while you're taking this because obviously they can have an opper peeking that corner, but like you can peek through here, like just shoulder peek him. Basically, we want to take control of this area, and then once you're in this area, you can throw like a pop flash like this. It's actually pretty sick because it goes through this window. And then if he's playing this angle here, he doesn't really have much time to react. I don't even think he sees it, but it full blinds him anyway. And then you can go out with that flash. Usually they don't play people here, but I would still be careful of it, obviously. And then you're pretty much gonna stop once you get here. I don't want you guys to like peek truck or anything. You can shoulder it if you really want to, just to like get info on whether or not he's playing truck. But we're gonna throw 2 smokes. Whoever's long is gonna throw 2 smokes. The first one is gonna be a cross smoke, which I'm gonna call cross smoke. We really need to coordinate this with the lower people, like the people in ramp, because timing is like everything in this strat, again, just like our cash strat. So basically it's like this corner, and then you look over a little more to the right to like give room for the smoke, and then you can just aim kind of like anywhere in this general area and then jump throw. I actually fucked it up. But it should bounce off there, and then probably gonna be throwing this flash for the people entering. Blinds this angle and that angle over here. And at the same time, you can like underhand your own flash. That was actually pretty shit. But you can underhand your own flash just to flash like this while you're. I think I want Freezy and Mozzie here because this is a lot more of like. This is a lot hotter area than long, I think. To work alongside our long players. So basically, once that flash goes out, we're gonna be taking control of this. At the same time, I want long players to just kind of lob flashes over. Um, and then once we get here, we kind of stall for a bit, and then I kind of want a molly like this. You pretty much just go against this wall. Once you see like the edge of the truck, you can aim at like the height of this and then throw. I think it was a jump throw. I mean, I thought it was a run throw or something. But no, it's fine. Once that molly is off, you can. I want like a long player to lob another flash maybe, and then we can enter through there. Um, also, I want you guys to throw like smoke like this, or is this or some shit? I don't fucking know. Honestly, I learned like 5,000 smokes. So yeah, so we smoked that off, or that molly, we smoked that off. Molly comes in, flash over, and then we take from both sides like that. Our default for like slow rounds is probably gonna be like a 2-1-2. I probably want the same players who are gonna be like splitting A every round to be up here. I want one person in Dragon Lore or drop. Doesn't really matter. Dragon Lore or drop is fine. And then two people here, clearing stair. Pretty much every round. I pretty much want stair control every round. For like a drop default where we take control of drop all the time, I'm probably gonna change it up to like a 2-2-1, where we have two people here, two people in here, and then one person A. And then we'll just work off that. Honestly, we have to play really slow. I know our team isn't very good at playing slow, but it's just something we have to do on this map because just like full out executing all the time probably isn't gonna work.